Let's make the phone check. Lights, cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
Good morning. Welcome to a brand new day. It's a holiday edition of the show. Tuesday morning it is. Just about let's say today is the 7th of January 2025. Just 7 days into January. Did you know that this month has got 5 weeks, like 5 Fridays in January? Did you plan for the 5 weeks in January? Did you know about it? So if you're expecting any salary or any money at the end of the month, just know that it's plus one more week. All right. Like they say, this is the real January has got 82 days. When they say that, it's the real one. So, but anyway, so just know how to manage your money and your finances very well. Because, Charlie, sometime on the 15th is going to be really brutal. But it's all good, though. We are here to keep you company like that. Welcome to the show. It's Jay Foley here with Lone Ranger Lenny, who's giving me the middle finger already. Good morning, Lenny. How you doing? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just power you up. Yeah, there you are.
Why are you lying to your people?
I'm taking it easy, Lenny. It's all good, though.
Good morning, Jay.
Listen.
How are you?
I'm fine, Lenny. I'm
praise the
fine.
Lord.
Hallelujah. I know what you're driving, but it's all good, though. I tell you what. Today is a very big day. In Ghana, of course. Not because maybe of any particular political party affiliation, but just the fact that we've gone through a smooth transition. So yesterday I was watching a video of the two presidents, the former presidents, former and incoming, I think as of today it will be former president, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and then the president-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as well. And I was watching the unity between the two of them. Well, of course, they all have political lines they draw, but when I saw the video, of how they were smiling and laughing at each other, you sometimes ask yourself, are these the two same gentlemen who were on the podiums and on the platforms and going hard at each other and saying that discrediting each other?
Stories are told of these people in power beyond the presidents, right? Yeah. Everybody in power, even those in opposing political parties.
Just a few are enemies, but
yes. Stories are told
frenemies.
Of they being friends.
Yes.
I think that they've gotten to a point where they understand what the politics game is. So they just play it well. Yeah. And so that's why we say that if you are a supporter, don't go doing anything extreme on behalf of any political party
because
or
you
whatever,
just might be
you'll be the third person. How you think that two people are not talking they were friends before and then they are not talking now, and you go and enter because you think that my enemy's enemy is my friend, and then you become the third person.
And then you end up losing out.
Exactly.
But it was beautiful to see the two presidents, talking and laughing, and then again, like I keep saying that these are two same gentlemen who were, like this person is doing this and this person, oh no, and this person is that and this and that. But it's just good because then it goes along with each other. Ghana's democracy is very strong and solid, and it's moving on very well. So regardless of the party you support, just still make sure that peace prevails. It is, today being 7th January on our calendar, it's going to be every 4 years. It's going to be a smooth transition event that's going to be happening this morning at the Independence Square. I don't have an invitation though. But anyway, we'll just still bring you other updates here on our socials as well, here on 3 Music TV. For youngings, it is very important to still keep an eye out for, when I say keep an eye out, still pay close attention to the happenings of when it comes to governance. And I like the way, and do you think that a lot more younger people have shown interest in knowing what is happening as a result of maybe digital media when it comes to governance? At first we're just going to leave it for GTV and GBC to show news and all those things.
I think so. Also, I'm going to use Khalid and Kojo Sheldon as a typical example. They went live for about 24 hours during the election time. That's rare. I haven't seen that happen before, right? And I also think that because of all of the things that have gone on in relation to Galamsey, Occupy Jilobi, Khalid started his activations on social media before bringing it on ground. So I think that
younger demographic.
Exactly, he's been able to rally a lot of people. To also now show interest in activism and also now bear the torch when it comes to that. So
the dynamics
I think
really
social media,
changed.
social media plays a key role in it.
And we should be expecting to see even a much younger age brackets wanting to get into parliament, because now it's the whole narrative has changed. John Dumelo, for example, influenced the student culture to be able to amass more votes for himself to get himself into parliament, and it goes on and on. The list is endless. And for me, we shouldn't be surprised to see that, in the next maybe 4 years, a 25-year-old gentleman or lady would then also, vie for a position as MP in a certain particular constituency.
I think that a couple of years ago, one lady did it. She's called Francisca. She was really young in 2016. I think she was in her early 20s or something.
When she
vied and she won.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
Things have changed, but that means that Lenny, for your constituency, we should be looking at
Please, I beg you.
We should be looking at that very, very soon.
I beg.
And but you should just open up on your political aspirations, and share that.
I do have political aspirations.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, not anytime soon.
What are you waiting for?
I don't know. I don't think I'm ready now.
So, and again, I do believe that the kind of impact that a gentleman like John Dumelo has made has just whether you support John or you don't support John, I think the narrative that he's begun, about if you don't need to be a legal head. You don't need to be a lawyer. You don't need to understand parliamentarics, if I can say that. You don't need to understand all those things to walk up, to climb up the wire, the ladder, to get into a position as he has. It's just about wanting to help the community
and the passion. I don't even think that for presidency. I mean, unless they would make that clear to us, but I don't think for presidency as well you need to be a legal head. I mean, God rest her soul. We can use Ike Adonko as a typical example. I don't think that she had any background in law or she was even practicing or even schooling to be a lawyer. So I think that it's possible for anyone, once you have a clean slate and you're passionate enough about your people and your constituency or your country. So I beg to ask again, do you think that this is now a new approach to at first it was a matter of money. I know money still plays a key. Yeah. It's about showing, like flaunting the cash for the people, and all of those things. I mean, didn't we see videos of people saying that if you don't pay me, I'm not going to?
No, I get that bit, but for what somebody like John has just managed to achieve, yes, there might be financial conversations in the background, and a lot of it, I'm sure, but that openness and wanting to help people has, I think. Can that now be a certain narrative for individuals who want to get into governance?
Definitely. The beauty of what John did, right? In 2020, when he didn't win, ideally, someone would have just, taken the back bench and said, it's okay, but didn't vote for me. I'll come back in 2 years or in 3 years, which will be in 2022 or 2023, and then start my political ambitions again, right? But he never stopped. The whole time, regardless of he losing. Yes, he still kept, working. He was caring for the students in and around his constituency. He was still buying the laptops, still providing the jobs, still busing them to and from school when he needed to. And I'm sure there are so many other things that he did that we don't know, so that's the beauty of the whole thing, right? And that for human beings, that's very humane. It's a very humane thing to do, to say that and it positions him as somebody who genuinely cares
Okay,
Do you
so in
understand?
all fairness, now to the to the other side as well, to Madam Lydia, that's her name, right?
Yes.
Lydia. Yes.
Madam Lydia Al-Hassan.
Yes. Now, in all fairness, and to persons like also let's say Patrick Boama, for Okai Kwe constituency
Central. Take your time, more. The 10 cities, no, you go pay them.
Take my time.
You go pay them. Take your time.
Anyway, like I'm saying, so in all fairness to the other people who are not necessarily loud on socials, who still get the jobs done, maybe as a result of people's expectations for the MPP, hence the reason why they voted the MPP out, because they wanted maybe a different political party to just govern. A change, which can affect MPs.
Yeah,
because it's a wave of a vote, like like with people, like as the NDC described, the green wave. So, in all fairness to other MPs
who are not as loud,
and who are still,
or who are not as popular.
Yes. Now, the approach to wanting to become an MP, if it were you, which would it be? Now, I don't want to be loud because considering digital media, I don't want to be loud. Let me just get on the ground, try and get the job done. Or let me let you know what I'm doing, so that when you go to the polls to vote, you remember.
I think that because it's a constituency thing, right? Even if you don't post on social media and you're still getting the job done, the people in your constituency will appreciate that, because they will also identify that my MP is putting in the work, taking care of us, making sure that things are working as they should in the constituency. And so even if the person doesn't post, I think that also posting it on social media is just for everybody else in or out of the constituency to know that I'm doing X and X work. Do you understand? But for the people in the constituency, the people who have to vote, I don't think making posts on social media will matter, because they know that my MP is doing the work. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And because you mentioned Madam Lydia Al-Hassan, I mean, I heard stories of she also doing a lot of work, you know, paying school fees, taking care of people. Apparently, in front of her house in East Legon, I don't know where her house is, but there are so many people in front of her house almost every day, because they are going to collect money, my child's school fees, my child is this, my child is that, So these are stories that are told as well. So she's also doing the work, but she's even doing more. She may have done more, but we will not know.
Is there a threat? And good morning to you, Silfa. How are you doing? Yeah, you look like you just all right.
She just arose.
We have to lower the microphone so I'm going to turn it down. Yeah, you look like you just got like adabracadabra, boom.
Yeah. Hey, what's adabracadabra?
It's not adabracadabra, but
what?
It's
Adabracadabra. You paid it.
What did I say?
You said adabracadabra.
Adabracadabra.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
What
But
do you
it's
say?
abracadabra.
So the 10 CDs, please.
Abracadabra.
I think you should make an investment of like 100 CDs.
So that would rather be deducted from it.
Mida, I'm going to introduce her nicely. Look at the blow that she's brought to me.
They say you should pay in advance.
It's fine. I should put 100 CDs down.
You will be deducted from it.
I'll be deducted.
You're a big man. You're a big man. Maybe you won't have 10 CDs.
For viewers, if you are new to what she's saying, so I mean, we've just started off the year saying that if you make a mistake, we're just going to put down 10 CDs, and that money at the end of a certain quarter, we'll just use the money to do something great for any underprivileged person or something of some sort. So the more mistakes we make, the more money that we make. And AC is already telling me that I should put 100 CDs down in anticipation for all the errors I'm making.
And that 100 CDs is likely to be exhausted by the end of today.
Just yes.
At the end of
no sweat. We'll take it easy like that. I mean, I feel you. Now I even forgot what questions we were going to ask her about. Okay. Now, so I remember now. Now we're still talking about what's going to happen today. And it's good that you're here with us. So, we already have a certain narrative in Ghana about how we pick trends. Someone is selling water today. Everybody's gonna just start selling water. Yesterday we were talking about the thorns, the megathon and the ayathons and the walkathons and all the thorns that were happening with regards to Guinness World Record, and how suddenly almost a lot of people just showed interest in jumping into that. courtesy Hilda Bassi, and we're all in there, to the point that Chef Smith was also in there with his. We discussed that yesterday. Now, in any way, there's a sudden interest for young people to be involved in politics, and we mentioned the likes of people like Khalid and Co, who have used their influence to share people with their audience why they think a party A or B should be in power. We've seen Kojo Sheldon do same. Do you in any way feel like, okay, from the way things are going now and the heavy involvement of digital media and young people who are heavily vested with digital media, there is going to be a very huge trend, and I choose my words carefully, trend of young people, because when we said John didn't necessarily have to be understand parliamentarics, and I'm just using that word. Yesterday, in an interview that he granted, he said that, listen, we are new to this, we are going to make mistakes, and we're going to be corrected, we're going to be mentored, so allow us to make the mistakes, but we are here for good reasons, and does this mean that we are likely to see a lot more young people suddenly pop up, like maybe next 4 years, Sofa's going to go like, I don't need to have money, I don't need to understand, go to law school to know the constitution or understand anything. I just have to be myself, AC, and go to my constituency and go like, you know what, I love you all, I want to do this, and use her influence on social media, be seen, doing all sorts. Now parliamentarians are washing underwears, they are doing all sorts. I really
frown on this trend of
but it seems to be influencing people.
It's very weird because
yes, you didn't come and wash my undies when I
really
needed you.
Did you have to use
but you said underwear, so I'm just making it shorter. You didn't come and wash my undies on a regular day until you started your political ambition, and then all of a sudden you decide that I want to wash undies, I want to make banku for you, I want to pound fufu, I want to braid. Like it's just so weird, and I think that it's very fake, okay, for politicians to do that, because
but it's a season.
Because people know that on a regular day
you won't do it,
even if you call a politician, you may not be able to meet the person.
When a guy meets a girl in the first 3 months or first quarter of the relationship, you do everything. After a while, you get married, you settle down, you start dating. 2 years later,
that's what they say.
Don't pull the chair for
after
you any
election,
longer.
no campaign.
But it shouldn't be.
Don't you think it's a
case.
season? I mean, it's an open season. Even football, there has to transfer.
Talking about young people, I don't think young people are just going to spring up, because if we're using Khalid J as an example, any other young creator that has decided that, you know what, I'm interested in politics, it has peaked now, right? A lot of people are getting into the conversation. Kali has been able to...
Would you be surprised if you found out that Kali was standing for
not at all.
MP in his constituency?
I mean, people are already pushing him to do that.
And
you see on his socials asking, would you want to stand for MP? Would you want to be president? People keep asking him. And also because he was able to some extent, get a lot of the youth involved in the election, right? I mean, it will be no surprise if he decides to do that. And another thing, like I'm saying, is they might not necessarily spring up because there are lots of young people in politics. They might not be in the front. They might probably be understudying someone, helping someone, maybe a PA somewhere. But people are starting to get interested in politics for whatever reason it is. Young people are getting interested. I'm not even gonna. A lot of people are there because they feel like when it's their turn, they can get their money. Even though the money is to all of us.
National cake. Yes.
They want a share of their national cake.
Yes.
But whatever the motivation is, there's also some people who feel like, you know what, young people in politics is great for young people because they better understand us. So even if I'm there for my national cake, I'm also there for you. There'll be different motivations, but I believe that lots of young people right now have this interest in politics, and so they are working at it. Also because you cannot just spring up. Otherwise, something like, people feel like John Dumelo like just came out of nowhere. As to whether he was working behind the scenes or not, nobody knows. So for the very first time when he said, I'm standing, I'm a politician right now, I want to be in politics and be an MP, it was a big surprise to a lot of people because they're like, how did you go from acting to this? somebody into the transition.
So now
it took him time to get there. So
let me switch to ask you both about do you think that the Ghanaian has become an Oliver Twist? When I say an Oliver Twist, they say ask for more, Oliver ask for more.
You can't satisfy
to satisfy. Is it gonna be easy to satisfy a Ghanaian?
No,
I think that
our desire for better.
People now want accountability, okay, and they are not shy to demand accountability.
Hey, hold on right there.
I said account.
No, account. I hear account.
Accountability.
I heard account.
No problem. It's fine. I said account. Wait. I said account. Then I said accountability.
Can she put this down?
Me, I'll put this. It's fine.
You never admit yours, but you're
somebody's own. No problem. Yes, I said account. Then I said accountability.
Admit yours. So when someone does
it's okay. It's
did she buy or not?
I didn't hear.
I said account. No, I did say account. Then I said accountability.
So you buy?
Yes.
So 10 cedis.
It's fine. No problem.
Okay, alright. So
but you not dropped yours. You are collecting some.
I don't mind. Do you understand? Because I know that 100 cedis you exhaust it right now.
Accountability. We account for it. No problem. We account for it.
But yeah, I think that they are not shy to say that I am demanding a certain level of accountability from whoever I've put in power, right?
Yes.
And that is why now we have quote unquote floating voters or non-partisan voters, let me put it that way, where the person neither belongs to the two big political parties that there are, but then they will still swing to whichever party they want to vote for, just in demanding change and saying that, listen, I think that you didn't do a good job, and so let's see how someone else does. And that is what I think that politicians and political parties should keep atop of their minds, because now in the next 4 years we are going to have 14-year-olds turn 18 and they can vote, and so these people as well are observing and seeing how the 18 pluses now have been able to switch things around, right? It's up to them to play it right and do the right thing, because now it's not about I belong to MPP or NDC or I belong to JFP, which is J's Freedom Party, or I belong to any other party, right? If you do the right thing, you'll be kept in office. If you don't do the right thing and you don't listen to the people's pleas and cries, Otilo.
What you're saying is also very true. Remember when we asked people to call in, there was this young man that said he wasn't able to vote because he wasn't able to register. He hadn't turned 18 yet, but he knew who was going to vote for. You know? And so like the young people are, paying attention to what the leaders are doing. Before, it's like they didn't really care because they've given up on the government. It's not like they are coming to do anything for them. But now that they are seeing from other people that it's possible to demand for change and not necessarily follow this party with all your heart, knowing very well that they are not doing well.
The right thing.
Exactly. If you know that you can demand for change with your vote, why not go ahead for it and keep them in check?
And then as well, I think that people are understanding that the power actually lies with us and not with the people in power. That's why people have also become very demanding before going to vote, because if you don't give me X, I'm not going to vote for you, or if you don't give me what I want, I'm not going to vote for you. I think that has also spiraled into the politicians now buying people's votes by just when it's a few days to vote, then you are giving me washing machine and dryer and hair dryer and trying to set me up.
People were terrible.
Yeah, I'm like,
they took the things and
did not vote. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I said that people are understanding that the power lies with them. Like, I'm the one who decides whether to get you into office or not, right? If you like buy house for me
or not. There's this lady, I've forgotten her name. She got like sewing machines, and you see this woman carrying. It's not like they went and voted for someone else.
Okay,
so they didn't even vote.
So are we allowed to hold on? Are we allowed to also say that many times in the non-campaign season, some of these MPs do give out these things? You mentioned, for example, that Lydia and Co have been here. They give out, but it's just that during the campaign season, they amplify.
There are also people
they amplify the things that
there are also people who
no,
don't
I'm
do
just
it.
saying that I know that, but I'm just saying that, do you think that it's just the campaign period that also brings to light, because it becomes very competitive? Then I'll let you know that if I'm giving it to you, let the world see that I gave it to you.
There's that as well. But also, Jay, if you are giving people these things and you are doing it with a clean heart, you shouldn't let the world see, like you are saying. If you are gifting me something, just do it. Do you understand? I mean, I think that I saw on social media. But it's also because of people's,
because like I'm saying that the Ghanaians' desire for better has just gone through the roof. Because so now people also want to make sure that if I gave it to you, you should know that I gave it to you.
I guess it's very tricky, because even
it's a two-way
what
thing
I'm
here.
talking about, she didn't make it publicly known that she was gifting these people. It was a very last minute. I think it was a call in the community, and they came there. You can tell that there's a rush, because very last minute it was a day to voting.
So it's 90%.
And the video was like someone got there and said, hey, like a pie or her, like they're calling people on social media to come for this as well. You get what I'm trying to say? So it wasn't like,
and if you don't get it, maybe you get money.
Exactly. Well curated that we gave these women this is buying your vote. Like, I'm giving you this to, so it's not even about broadcasting it, which is also another way. Like, some people hide to do it so that, you know what, media, they go and vote for me. You know, some people also want to package it and put it out.
And the stories
the motive is what it is for me.
And the stories of people putting money in match boxes and stuff like that, that you know that they are giving you a matchbox, but when you open the matchbox, there's money inside. Some people conceal it, right?
Well, yes.
But we know that you are buying the votes.
And we're just doing a quick 1 hour with you before, of course, we jump on our socials and bring you some live updates of what will be happening today at the inauguration ceremony. But before we continue the show, though, real quick, let me remind you that if you're looking for a British degree at a fraction of the cost, or looking for a vibrant student experience in a community that will equip you with youthful employability skills, taking you a step closer to the career of your dreams, then you need to do this at Lancaster University, Ghana. And guess what? You can enjoy all these plus up to 50% scholarship for your degree program at Lancaster University, Ghana, where you get to be taught by the finance faculty of trained lecturers to UK standards in their ultra modern campus. If you're looking for more information on this, just go to lancaster.edu.gh, and also you can contact them via email, admissions@lancaster.edu.gh, or call them on 0209 60 70 08. Lancaster is the only British university campus in West Africa. See?
Now, we've all been there where you've placed the perfect multi-bet and it's all going your way until it's not, or one or more picks let you down, especially Manchester United. Well, with Betway's Bet Saver feature, you can win even if your bet misses. Even on multiple losses, you can get your bet back and more. Bet Saver, exclusive to Betway, gets way more. Terms and conditions apply, regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way all the time. Betway, get way more.
Well, okay.
Yes, in getting way more, Telecel's More Money promo is still on. If you haven't participated yet, all you need to do is to just load up on your data, airtime, or reload your fixed broadband, and this will take you a step closer to becoming a millionaire. 50 winners have taken home 30,000 Ghana cedis already. The grand prize is 1 million Ghana cedis, so you could be that winner if you do everything that I said you should do. The more you reload, the better your chances of winning. You don't want to miss out on this. You can send *500#, dial *500# or send win to 500, or you can visit the Telecel Play app if you want to opt in for free. Join Telecel's More Money promo now and make this season even more joyous. Remember that, of course, terms and conditions apply. The promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. With Telecel, we say connecting energies, like Jay will say correcting.
I never said that, but then let's move on. As now, listen. So about the mandate of a member of parliament, or for a constituency, or what your real job description is like. I've always wondered whether people understand what the MP is supposed to do. I'm sure he serves as a micro president for the constituency, to make sure things work. But what would be your personal? Now we're speaking to this as a layman, as a young person who was just voted as new MP into power, what do you think, or what would be your personal expectations from your MP without even knowing exactly what he or she is supposed to do? What would be your personal expectations from your MP, in your constituency?
Me?
Yes.
The road in front of my house is don't do that. We were expecting you to do it. Luckily, they've given you another chance, so now it's the time to prove yourself.
Hey, Charlie,
this threat there.
Let me calm down.
You see what I was talking about?
So, thing is, the road in front of my house is like another main road that people.
I mean, you don't need to
get,
disclose to the exact place, but I mean,
people used to get off the main road to get to another main road, and so
it's an important road.
It's an important road, and it has become very bad.
Yeah,
you get what I'm trying to say.
But there are some really bad roads in Adenta, though.
Oh, honey,
I mean,
a lot
you really
is
have
going
to just
on.
disclose where
You know what? At this point, let me just say,
said.
It's in Adenta. See, we are going through a lot, and the dust.
Yeah.
Also because of the potholes and whatnot, and people keep trying to fill it with rocks, and it just brings more dust on top of not having a good road.
Okay.
It's dust.
All right, great.
Yeah.
So now I ask, for example, when you talk about bad roads, now there is
you can relate to bad roads, right? Because you had a bad
me? No,
road
we don't
in
have
front
that in
of
our
your
area. No,
place
no,
for
no,
a while.
No, we don't know those things. Please, I beg you. First class third road. I don't know.
Jay,
I've told you,
accountability
I
and
live
honesty.
in Little London. I've been
Honesty
telling
is
you.
important.
No. I'm just saying something. I can
Little
take
London.
Yeah, that's not my area.
In this Accra.
Yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. Like, yo, where you live? You live in the please.
We live in the what?
This morning I would have taken a video for you to have seen that smooth road in my neighborhood. We don't belong in your country.
I'm sure now it's been fixed. That's why he has the vim to be talking like that.
We are happy for you.
I will take a drive there and just share a few
It's
with you.
okay.
Yeah.
We understand that it's been fixed.
It's been
Yeah,
fixed.
first class, top notch.
After about 3
International
years.
standard.
You know, this is the attitude.
Yeah. Yes.
Where yours has been fixed, and so you don't care about
About
someone
anybody's, yeah.
But you know what? Relax, because a few years back, mine had been fixed too, but I didn't know that it was
It will
gonna
become
get
like that.
here.
Yeah, I don't need to worry
So,
about
you know,
other
I'm
places.
gonna pray for you.
No.
And hope that it was done well.
Even though Ghana and India, no, there are sections of Ghana.
See, I think we're even going too
Look.
far. The road rides in front of us.
Yeah.
See, the road is so bad. And
No, guys.
just yesterday, I was saying to Cyril that I don't understand how, the road that goes straight down was fixed over the period,
And
like
they
over
left
the
us.
holidays. And they left, and it doesn't make sense because it's one straight road.
We'll be
I'm
talking
like,
about the
why?
work of an MP
How do you do
very
that
soon.
to us?
But talking about like I'm saying, Ghana and India, but there are sections and factions, and if you live in, let's use Accra for example, because we are familiar, or even if you go to Kumasi, if you live, let's say maybe around Ahojo, or and you commute to KNUST day in day out, you don't know anything about bad road. If you drive, your vehicle's tires are brand new.
We don't know how
No. So, for example, I mean, if you live in, let's say,
is it Ahojo then or Ahojo now?
No, I'm just saying. If you live, let's say, around, let's use Adenta. If you live around the Shell filling station, Adenta barrier, around that area, and then you work at maybe 37 hostel. All these things people are saying about bad road, you don't experience it. Because one, you have street lights. You have water now flows in Adenta. Adenta had a water problem.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah, very
if
bad.
now there's water fluctuations, then it's as a result of maybe things, best pipe and those
That
things.
one, also depends on where you live.
Yeah, but Adenta is much better now. I mean, as compared to the Adenta that I've known from the
Before,
past,
yeah.
yes. So you don't experience this thing. If you bought a
but
vehicle.
Jay, imagine, let's say you live in that space, but
I'm
you
just
work
saying.
elsewhere.
Yeah, so the Ghana is for all of us, no. People still don't go through Ghana.
It's
You
segmented.
are the
Yeah.
one who said pretty girls, the road to a pretty girl's house is what?
Bad.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So imagine you end
The
up
road to
dating a
every
pretty girl,
beautiful girl's
and
house
you
is
have
bad.
to drive there.
Yeah.
And she's the type that has.
But you
she
agree
has-
to that statement, don't
she
you?
She has cravings. I don't know.
No, but
She
you
has-
agree to
she
that
has
statement. I mean,
cravings
unless you say you're not beautiful.
Every
the road to your
6
house
hours
is
in a
bad.
day.
Lenny, is the road to your house good?
Very terrible.
Yeah, exactly. You see?
Let's say she has
Terrible.
cravings every 6 hours in the day.
Yeah.
Babe, can you bring me this? You will drive and you
Exactly.
see.
Exactly. So you see, So the thing is that if you see a beautiful girl, just know that work has come.
What's beautiful?
Eh?
What's beautiful?
Oh no, I said
beautiful. It's not
I didn't see that. This is an intentional. We have 20 minutes more, but let's
do a replay.
Let's just we'll be coming to that. So the work of the MP. No, Lenny, I disagree. No.
So we should go back to 10.
I haven't made any mistake.
No problem.
If you don't admit it, then you are not allowed to call anyone out.
You say it's a new word.
Don't call anyone.
Did you hear me say beautiful?
I'm saying you fine.
Did you hear beautiful? Did you hear beautiful?
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hear
beautiful.
Anything.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay.
But you still said abracadabra.
What?
Yes. He would deny it. It's fine. Yes. It's a measure.
Anyway, so like we are saying, let's come back to more. You see, this is how people sway my political career. They try to take me off, discourse
the radar.
You don't want it.
Because anyway, like I was saying, the road in my area there is top notch.
Okay.
When you drive in my area, you don't experience all these things. It's smooth. Yes. Okay. I don't buy. I use less fuel because my roads are good. It keeps the car moving smooth.
We just hope that all Ghanaians will be able to say what you are saying someday.
Exactly.
Yeah. So when you see a beautiful Ghanaian girl, don't go close to her because you will be going. She gives you directions to her house. It's going to be a problem. For example, Fake, one of our staff here, he's not a girl though, but he's a guy. In his area, for example, terrible road conditions. There now, the MP in the area, for example, wants to. The person who wants to become MP wins the mandate now by the people. The people are expecting that certain basic things are taken care of, maybe street lights, road works. Now, it's the responsibility of the highways authority to fix all these urban, feeder roads and all those things. But it's also about lobbying to get your road sorted.
Yeah.
So if you are not able to get money from government to get your road fixed, then that becomes your burden to find funding. You understand? To find the funding to fix those roads. Would it be your fault if you are not able to find money within the 4 years to take care of the road situation? Because, for example, you just said that the one in front of our place is terrible. Because we have a lot of beautiful girls here. So we have.
So we are the cause.
So would it be your? Is it your? For want of a better word, is it your?
Responsibility.
Is it your responsibility? Are you to be blamed if you're not able to? Because maybe out of a pure heart, you love your community, you want to help, but unfortunately, you're not able to influence the people who are in governance at top levels to be able to bring funding to your community. Because maybe your place, if they lose or win, doesn't add anything.
I'm going to say this, but it is what it is. People will say that you are failed, because ideally, that's the job. You get there and you're supposed to make sure that things are done. The lobby and all, there's a conversation that's had, right? Maybe you say whoever is in charge to make sure the street lights are done or the roads are fixed. Maybe you are not in talking terms with the person, but it doesn't matter. We don't care. Jinx. We really don't care what goes on. You need to make sure that whatever conversation needs to be had,
but
whatever funds need to be released.
Is that fair?
If the funds aren't able to be released, right? If the funds aren't able to be released, maybe that's why you are a leader. There's a certain level of sacrifice that you should be able to do as a leader.
Hey, then
why not just sacrifice your salary?
Then the number of MPs are going to be changed in the next.
No, just sacrifice your salary for
20 years.
You to fix the road.
Service to the people. People keep forgetting that they are there to serve. If you don't want to serve, pack your things and go to your village.
No, but is that fair? Sorry, let me get you pumped up.
Conversation has anything to do with fairness.
In
all fairness.
Yeah, you have to raise your microphone up a little bit. Rapper, please, your microphone has to come up a little bit.
Yeah. In all fairness, it has nothing to do with fairness, because like Issy said, there are conversations that need to be had. Plus, you can't make it. You can't give that to us as an excuse, because before.
Yeah, I think you are talking to the wrong side of the microphone.
Is it better?
No, it's worse off. I think you flipped it the other way around instead. Yeah, Okay. No, it's not better. Yeah,
it's okay. I think.
We can't hear him. I'm getting the
how about now?
Let's just keep talking. I think so.
But like I was saying, there are conversations that need to be had. There's budgetary arrangements, and as a leader, you're unless of course you didn't submit, you didn't put in a proposal for the funds. You're supposed to communicate the concerns of the people that you are representing. That's number one.
Yeah, but that clearly we know that the country cannot be able to cater for every single road network
but when
in
it's
the country,
election
right?
season and it's even a week or a day to election, they are able to get the funds.
Not for every community. If so,
the road
in front of our place would have been fixed. So let's not use that as a there are cases
down here.
No, hold on. But ours is not done.
No, do you know what that does?
No,
it gives you the false hope that they fixed it. You are next.
No, but ours regardless what you're saying.
It's a gradual thing.
No, but I'm just saying, regardless what you're saying,
somewhere they'll get to you.
Yeah, but regardless what you're saying, ours is not done. It's still bad.
No, Jay, you're not getting it.
No, I get you. I'm just saying that regardless whether it was election season and they started doing it or not, ours it hasn't been done.
The elections ended and whoever was responsible did not. Chose not to continue because they are no longer in.
Oh, of course. I mean the funding cuts, right? Yeah. So I'm saying that is that fair to judge an MP on his or her failed efforts to solicit for funding, and I choose my words carefully, to solicit for funding.
Why did he fail to solicit for funding?
No, because I mean it's also a battle to the top. I mean,
but if you know that is the yardstick your constituents are going to judge you by, why would you not want to solicit for funding, or why would you even want to fail at it, or why would you want to try once and not continue trying?
Would it be fair?
Keep at it. Keep trying.
But, no, for example, let's use John again. For example, when John wanted power, he tried 8 years consecutively. Like he kept on at it. He failed the first time. He went the second time. You understand? I'm talking about John Dumelo.
Okay.
He went at it twice and he won. Now, if he goes into power and the first 4 years he's not able to, let's say, fix roads or provide street lights in the community, would it be right for you to vote him out?
No, see, relax.
I think you allow him?
It's not
on grounds of because you
are we forgetting that 4 years is a long time?
It's a long time. That's one, and two.
No, but 4 years.
4 years is long.
No.
If you are saying
one of the things I want to change, 4 years I believe is not enough for a presidential. No, in 1982, yes. But in right now,
wait, maybe because you are older.
But
let me just give you this example.
How old am I? 60 years old.
No, because if you are younger, you tend to think that a year is really, really long, right? But once you're going, you realize that it's not that long anymore.
So if you are 17 a president, then 4 years should be a
I'm just going to ask you one question.
Ask me, I want to answer
if today somebody owes you maybe $1 million Ghana cedis, and the person says, I beg, I can't pay you today, I'm going to pay you in 4 years, would you then think that 4 years is a long time or not?
It definitely depends on the
How does it depend? You just said 4 years is not a long time.
It is not. 4 years is not.
So it depends on what
people sign contracts. I mean, how many years have you been here now? You've done 3 years or 4 years or more? 5 years. I mean,
wait. I'm getting to
three music in itself is.
He's not talking about the TV.
She's been engaged. I mean, for all these years.
That's a longer time than that.
Good.
And that's not what I'm even talking about.
Look, last 2021 COVID or 2020 COVID, that time was just yesterday. In just a snap of a finger, look at that.
That is just yesterday.
Time.
Do you know 5 years ago at this point?
I understand.
Yesterday for you, Jay. That's okay. It's not yesterday for me.
But yesterday we did a story on COVID, on the new pneumo whatever virus that's popping up, and we made reference to COVID just as it happened yesterday.
It's a pandemic anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's coming.
It shouldn't
more
come
holidays. Holidays are coming. But all I'm saying is that, like, you feel me? It's 4 years. It's not anything. It's just short. Look, for example, not to hold brief for any of the president, but I'm just saying, for now, let's say President John Dramani Mahama is coming. His first 100 days, consider it gone. Today is January 7th.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's what? 7:50. The day is done. It's not 99 days left, too. It's not even 100 days left. So I'm just saying that things are so quick in governance. I'm just saying that
you're giving people the opportunity to give
excuses. I'm saying this because in governance, it's not as easy and simple to turn things around as we expect. Because one, for you to even secure the contract, let Parliament even approve of it, secure the financing, get the contractors on the job, and let them begin work. Going through all these processes before you even start, it's 2 years down the line.
So then that means that.
So 4 years for me is not it's too short a time for anybody.
Then it means that that's a problem, and I don't agree with that because like.
Then don't vote for me to president too, because when I come out, change
Thank you for telling me.
Okay.
Now,
it's 6 years.
When like Trip is saying that if you want something done, perfect example, flower pots. See, I think every time I'll ask Cyril that, Cyril, do you think they'll be able to finish this before the election? Cyril was like, we look at this thing and we're like, we don't think.
Oh no, but the contractor was working well. I mean, I'll
as to how the whole thing escalated, right? From looking like it's not going to be ready to it's almost as if the construction accelerated over the year.
Fun fact, it was truly not ready when they inaugurated it.
Can you imagine?
No, it wasn't ready because over the period,
I'm asking, hold on. I'm not being politically.
I'm going to explain
just
to
asking
you
that why CAS not being able to use it.
Wait, over the December period, if you are commuting,
when you say not ready, I'm just asking the context of not ready.
It wasn't fully ready. Let me explain.
Yeah, I want to understand when you say not fully ready.
Yes, so that's what I'm explaining.
Well,
over the December period,
yes,
when you are commuting from maybe Palace to the Underbridge area, or from the Underbridge area to Palace, you have to use another.
Area? What do you mean by Underbridge area? Sorry, because the whole thing is an Underbridge.
No. Not the Palace, not the newly constructed one.
Okay.
The old East Legon Underbridge. So if you are going from Palace to East Legon, you have to use the Underbridge, right? If you are not using the new flyover, right?
Okay.
You are getting the part of the road.
Okay, so when you say Palace, it depends on where you're coming from. I want to understand.
Palace Mall.
But there are so many routes to Palace.
I said if you are coming from Palace Mall to Underbridge.
No, if you say if you're coming
from... There's not many places you can use from Palace Mall to Underbridge. It's either you're coming from Spintex and you are going from Palace to Underbridge.
Yeah, good. Because if I'm coming from Spintex Road, Palace Mall is on my left and I'm still coming from Palace Mall. So you should tell me that no. Or if I'm coming from Bema Camp, there's also Palace Mall.
Whatever the case, is Palace Mall through to the Underbridge. It's that same one road that you use from Palace Mall to Underbridge. Yeah, there's no other road.
You go around the roundabout and then you go down to an East Legon Underbridge.
Exactly.
Okay, so
that road was not fully done.
What do you say not fully done?
You would have to now either you are using, it's dual carriage, right? It's either we are all now moved to one side and we are using that road, or we are all moved to this side because they are still finishing the road, and it was causing a lot of traffic.
But wait, hold on.
Even
hold
on the other side as well, it was the same.
Are you saying
even
this? I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. No, I use the road every day of my life, so I want to understand something.
Jay, when they open it?
I'm coming. Hold on. Are you saying that?
Thank you.
Are you saying that after the commissioning?
Yeah, that's why I
after
said.
the commissioning, there was a detour.
They're still working on it. That's what we mean.
After the commissioning of the detour.
Yes.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If you use the road, you're not using the road coming to East Legon, are you? You're using the road going straight.
Me? I shower like me.
I'm just asking.
I shower like that whole area.
And even the road from after the traffic lights, or the traffic light that leads to the Underbridge, right? And then the one that goes straight to Action Chapel, even a bit of that road as well was being constructed. The day I saw you remember there was some go slow at that side because there were still people trying to fix some part of that road. So that's part of it.
Also,
even the flyover is a part of it.
Part of the flyover. There's these roads that connect from both sides. They were also blocked because they weren't done.
And even the garage part, that runabout.
The thing is, you see, it's those minor works. I mean, there are minor works.
Because for example, if that acceleration can be done,
like you see, if for road construction, when there's a major flow of traffic that has been resolved, those minor things can be taken care of. You don't necessarily have to wait till it's
that will also cause traffic.
But I mean, traffic is every day. Even till now, after that flapot was done, the traffic that comes from Papaya Spintex Road headed towards the roundabout, it's still the same old thing. You understand? It doesn't change.
So are you trying to say that
I'm just saying that
the road construction didn't help?
Try Saturday morning and see.
So are you trying to say that the road construction didn't help
at all?
No, I mean there's traffic. There's always traffic there.
So it didn't help.
No,
I am telling you that. Oh, people,
you're
do you
not
live there?
answering the question.
There is, I just said there is traffic.
You're asking if it's better or not.
I said there is
That
traffic.
is the same old thing.
But I pass there every day.
Jay, you have not answered the question.
Listen.
Is
So
it
it didn't
better
help
or-
if
So it
subjective.
didn't help.
Help is subjective. Traffic flow at any point in time anything can happen. Christmas period, lots of people in town. Anything can happen. What I'm just saying is that I use that place every day. Every single day. This morning, in fact, from here I'll pass there. Today being a holiday, it might be better. But countless times I've still driven past that place and there's no traffic. Look, there's an opening, okay, from Spintex Road. There's an opening from Spintex Road. For those who are in a crime, I know this. From Hydroform Estate. Yeah, there's an opening from that traffic light through the back route somewhere
To Palace.
through to East Airport. Yes, there's that road available. But yes, still there's traffic on the Spintex Road. It's just because of people's choice of where they want to pass. But there's an option. So when you say that has it helped, I can't say it has or it hasn't. All I can tell is that on the days I have used the place, I've still experienced traffic. When was that? I think about sometime around the 23rd or 24th.
Jay, I feel
Headed
like
from-
let me
Headed
say
from
this.
so these things
I think
are
it's relative. You are saying that the traffic is still the same. Is that what you're saying?
no, I
if
didn't
it's
say
not
the
the
traffic.
same-
You said has it helped, and I said that question. I can't say yes, no, because it depends. There was a Christmas
you said it's
season.
still the same.
Hold on.
Jay.
Circle Dubai. No, guys, I'm being very serious here.
You
I know I
said
like
it's
to
still the
keep-
same.
No, hold on. I've
what you
never said
said.
that. I said
We
that
can do a
it's
replay.
difficult to tell you. I'm just saying. Circle
How?
Dubai. Circle Dubai. There was heavy traffic before the construction. After the construction, still sometimes you might experience traffic there. Yes, the road has eased a certain level, but at the end of the day, it depends on the time and the moment you go in there. You will experience traffic. I've passed through Circle on certain days unless it's the flyover, but I've gone beneath there where I've experienced traffic because maybe the people the commercial drivers they have activity there is a lot. It's normal. During the Christmas period, people were shopping a lot at Palace, Oka Decor, and all those big shops and malls there, China Mall and Co. It brought traffic.
Surprisingly,
it doesn't mean that
surprisingly,
the
the traffic that Jay is talking about, right? This December, whenever I had to go across, right, from East Legon to maybe the Labadi area, it was so easy for me, because of the flyover. And you up 1, up 2, and you're there. Really, and around that side there's hardly traffic.
Good.
Right?
So on a good thing,
and whether on a good day or on a bad day, like December, the flyover has a number of what do you call lanes.
No,
so
the
you can just be on
flyover from Palace to East Legon, right? Is that what you're talking about?
From Palace.
No.
From East
It will
Legon.
rather be from East Legon to the
'cause
Lister.
that's-
It will take you.
Oh no, the
towards
flyovers
Lister
never
area.
bring
I'm
problem.
coming.
I don't think
that's
it's a,
one. And another thing that really
That's the one
eased traffic this December, even though Jay is talking about people, because we had Untamed Empire and Good Park, and so if you had an event there, using the tunnel was so easy, because if you're going to Palace, you don't have to compete with us going to Good Park. You can use your lane, and those of us going
Granted.
to Jam,
'Cause it's a wide detour.
Imagine if we all had to be in the same lane. I'm just going to Palace to buy a few groceries. I have to now be with people who want to go and see Black Sheriff. Do you get what I'm trying to say? We were not in that situation in December, and so it's better. It's still traffic, but it's better, which means on a normal day when there's no black hole revival or whatsoever,
be good day,
it's
yeah.
good.
and I'm not disputing
That's
that fact.
that's not what you said.
No,
we asked you,
she
is it
asked
better
me,
or not?
and I said it
you
depends.
guys
So let
use
me
the road.
let me also counter what she said.
Okay.
In certain Decembers, I have lived in that area almost all my life. In certain Decembers, as equal as there was no flyover, that place, depending on the traffic situation, on human traffic and vehicle traffic, it was easy. I'm telling you, the day I dropped you girls off last year to go for an event at Untamed Empire, I still went down the road to East Legon and I went home. So I'm just saying that it depends. Yes, it has eased, or it can ease to a certain point, but it will always depend on what is happening in the neighborhood. You understand? And I'm telling you that coming from Spintex, China Mall, till today, still, you would experience traffic if you're not going to use the flyover. You still experience traffic at Palace Mall. It's there. I'm not lying. I pass there every time.
Mall.
Yes.
Jay, I think the
You know
traffic
what?
is against you.
You know what?
No, I think it's against Jay.
Exactly.
Because
So the thing is that
No,
The traffic
also
is
because
against
I don't know, like my uncle.
Essie,
relax, you know my uncle is around your
Essie,
end.
this is your
I'm
uncle.
no.
The guy who passes there every day is sitting here. Listen, countless
morning or night?
countless
Is it
weekends.
morning or
The
night?
traffic is
I'm telling
against
you.
only J.
No.
Because
Whether morning
it
or
has
night,
been
I'm
a
telling
great
you.
commute on that road,
Oh.
making a lot of
I shock
purchases.
self. You know they use the
running
place
up and
every day. They tell you say.
I'm not disputing.
When
the
I wake
fact,
up in
I'm
the
just
morning,
saying,
if you like tomorrow for test purposes and pilot test purposes, tomorrow morning I'll intentionally leave home at around 8 o'clock.
8 a.m.
Yes, a.m. in the morning.
Why are you leaving home at 8
just to
a.m.?
prove something to you.
But
We'll
you
do a
have to
live.
be here
I will do
before
a live show. 8 a.m. to our time is up though,
I won't agree to that.
and then I'll be at China Mall. For those who know that junction, that's China Mall. What do you call it? The mall. Who know where it is?
Palace
I said China. Yes, in Palace.
Which China Mall?
There's the first one, and there's the second one close to Palace. The first one.
Okay.
The Mawako close. One close to Mawako. Yes.
Okay.
I will take a video there. Then when I advance to Papaya in the valley, I'll send you another video. Then when I'm approaching Palace Mall, the roundabout, I'll send you another video tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Now let's
You're not allowed
wait,
to
hold
do
on.
that because you have to be awake.
Now let's put money on it. You see how I like money.
no, Jay.
If there's traffic
What Jay
there,
is saying is different from what I'm saying. I'm asking, is it better? Because in whatever December period, we are all going to experience traffic, but it's going to be better because I don't have to compete with people, knowing that we are not going to the same
And
place.
then also,
it's
because
better.
you're doing
It might not be the
network is
best.
better than it
Exactly.
was before.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever traffic we are going to be experiencing when you get to Palace or whatnot is better. It would have been worse. Also because around the Coca-Cola roundabout he's talking about, the road over there is very bad. The pavement has come apart, and so people coming want to use the other side. These people coming also want to use it. Hey, when you're coming, this is Coca-Cola roundabout.
this is not Coca-Cola roundabout.
What's it called?
The girl is
The
completely
Palace Mall
misled
roundabout.
on this is the politics.
No,
the girl is misled
you're
on the
not gonna do
neighborhood.
that. I don't know the name of the roundabout.
It is not
When you are
Coca-Cola
there
roundabout.
Roundabout from the Spintex side.
from the
That's
Spintex.
Coca-Cola roundabout.
That's what I'm talking about.
How is the road bad at that place?
Hey,
There-
don't
there
do
are
that, Jay.
potholes and
If without we can put money on it.
Coca-Cola roundabout. The road is
Is
bad.
that the name
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
roundabout?
That is it. It's
That's the
Coca-Cola
name.
roundabout.
Where is Casapreco? It's not too far from
Yeah.
That's
there.
Coca-Cola roundabout.
The pavement over there, way to true or
Pavement,
false?
but the cars using pavement or
There's some pavement blocks over there. Jay, this one I can put money on it now.
That's the
Anywho,
If you want,
Jay is
we
just
can
being
do.
very political.
Oh,
I know that he
oh,
I know.
understands.
Lenny, this
He
one,
understands
Lenny, this
what
one.
I'll tell you
I
something.
can tell him to even put 5,000 on
Listen.
it because I passed.
I
it
know
two
he
years ago.
understands.
Listen,
He understands.
if I'm
what
thinking
we are
about what
talking
is he
about.
saying, now we are wrapping up. If I'm thinking about what is he saying, when you are coming from
Mawako
when you are coming
area.
from Spintex, Hydroform Estate, and you go around the roundabout, there's a bit of a pothole at that place. But beyond that, and when you move up, I'm coming. When you move ahead, there's a certain factory to your right. I think it's not NSK. There's a certain factory to your right hand side. There's the blocks that have just come out, but that's just at that place. Beyond that, the road is smooth all through. So I don't know if that's what you're saying.
Yard bed.
Anyway, our time is up.
listen.
We have to wrap
Anyway,
it up.
in all
Wishing-
of
You
this,
said you
guys,
asked
you
me
guys
if
wishing
they are
all our
pavement
parliamentary
blocks.
candidates.
Did you
Wait.
just ask me if they are pavement blocks? Now you're saying
Wait,
blocks
see.
are
Wishing
apart.
all our parliamentarians
can have
an
your-
amazing
Jay.
time in the next 4 years.
You have bills to pay. Oh.
Both NDC and NPP and the independent candidates, wishing all of them, and also our new president, President John Dramani Mahama, wishing him all the best in the next 4 years as his
all the
mandate.
best.
Yes, Lenny.
Anyway, in all of this, I'm sure that after this, Jay is going to wash his hand off this road conversation
Of course.
as if he never had it. But if you want to wash your
Charlie.
hands, you can use
Why?
Cleanse Hand Soap. It protects you from germs and bacteria with confidence. Cleanse Hand Soap effectively kills 99.9% of germs with every use. Perfect for all your hand washing moments throughout the day. It's available in a variety of invigorating variants and delightful flavors: aloe vera, strawberry, vanilla and honey, antibacterial and chocolate. So choose the favorite for yourself, your family and your friends. Make Cleanse your daily essential. Stay clean with Cleanse, the GC brand. It's all about you. We are going to be giving Jay some Cleanse hand soap this morning
Exactly.
to wash his hands off this rude conversation.
Exactly, and I'll be back here tomorrow morning with more highlights on the traffic situation on the Spintex Road And trust me, this battle hasn't ended.
No, be small
The
traffic
battle-
report.
Traffic report with Jay.
The same time tomorrow, we're here on Culture Daily, a special edition here this morning. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and have an amazing day as well. Back to more music here on the show.
Culture Daily was brought to you by Telecel. Culture Daily was brought to you by Telecel.